You're listening to an Ancient Wisdom Hacks production, The Iliad for Entrepreneurs by Arthur Isidore. Chapter 1, The Wrath of Achilles. Define a cause worth fighting for. The opening quarrel, pride versus purpose. Rage, goddess, sing the rage of Peleus' son Achilles. The very first breath of the Iliad announces not the clash of armies, but a fury so potent it can choke kings and topple empires. Achilles' wrath erupts when Agamemnon, lord of men, strips him of Briseis, the prize who has become both companion and symbol of honor. I, for my part, did not come here for the sake of the Trojan spearmen, Achilles spits. I have no quarrel with them. He reminds Agamemnon and himself that he sailed to Troy for honor, not plunder. Yet in that moment, personal pride overrides shared purpose. He withdraws from battle, the Achaean front buckles, and the campaign teeters because one man's ego eclipses the collective mission. Startup teams feel the same pull of ego. A gifted engineer storms out because marketing rewrote copy without asking. A co-founder refuses dilution even though fresh capital could extend runway. When pride eclipses purpose, momentum stalls, morale decays, and the market surges forward. Homer refuses to glamorize this pride. He shows Achilles gnawing at his heart while comrades die, and Agamemnon admitting, "I was mad, I myself will not deny it," when losses mount. Unchecked ego is expensive, and the invoice comes due in the darkest quarter. Purpose, by contrast, pulls a fractured coalition back toward shared intent. When Patroclus falls, Achilles finds a deeper why. If heaven would grant me but to return home, my glory gone, yet vengeance shall be mine. His motive shifts from personal slight to existential cause, to defend the living and honor the dead. The Greeks rally, ships burn no longer, and the tide of war turns because individual fury realigns with collective stakes. Entrepreneurs rarely fight over captives or cattle, but duel over roadmaps, titles, and equity. Every conflict forces a choice, pride or purpose. Pride seeks immediate vindication. Ship it my way or I walk. Purpose asks, what advances the mission? Meetings transform from stages for one-upmanship into sparring grounds for ideas, none too precious to be challenged. Strategic takeaway. Vision clarifies every decision. In the Achaean camp, ambiguity breeds conflict. No charter exists. Every warrior understands honor yet defines it differently. Achilles measures honor in trophies and respect. Agamemnon measures it in obedience. Odysseus measures it in victory. Without a shared vision, those metrics collide. Founders face similar rifts when one prioritizes user growth, another chases revenue, a third demands technical excellence. All goals matter. But when a sprint demands trade-offs, ship buggy but fast or polish and delay, lack of hierarchy breeds deadlock. A vivid written vision imposes hierarchy. It says, for example, we exist to make remote teams trust each other as easily as co-located teams. Suddenly, speed matters insofar as it builds trust. Quality matters insofar as it sustains trust. Revenue arrives as proof that trust delivers value. Disputes shrink because the North Star shines bright. Homer compresses this insight into one moment. As Hector presses the attack, the Greeks teeter at their ships. Patroclus begs, "Let me go, if you will not, into battle in your armor, so at least the Trojans may think I am you." He adopts Achilles' identity to preserve the fleet, the logistical heart of the mission. When a clear vision guides the decision, even borrowed honor becomes tactical, not selfish. Action steps: craft a one-sentence mission. Answer 3 questions. The epic raises in its opening lines. Who are we? What is the struggle? Why must we prevail? Homer answers with brutal economy. Sing, the anger of Peleus' son Achilles that caused the Greeks untold pain, hurled down to Hades many valiant souls, and made their bodies carrion for dogs and birds. Protagonist, conflict, stakes, resolution implied. For a startup, emulate this cadence. Name the hero, state the friction, quantify the cost of inaction, and hint at the better world you will deliver. Stress test it with customers. Invite early users to a live session. Read the mission aloud. Observe reactions and ask, does this feel like the war you're fighting? Refine until the market echoes your words. Share it relentlessly. Recite the sentence at every all hands. Pin it atop Slack channels. Judge every feature demo by one question. How does this advance our war? Embed it in onboarding and performance reviews until an intern finishes it for you at the coffee machine. Bringing it all together. Homer's first book is a masterclass in how clarity shapes fate. Achilles' wrath blinds the Achaeans until purpose unblinds them. Startups need not suffer such bloodshed. A single sentence, forged with discipline, tempered in customer truth, and hammered daily into the team's collective mind, can avert countless petty quarrels and wasted quarters. Talent without purpose is volatile, but talent aligned with mission is unstoppable. Craft your song, make it singable, and teach everyone to sing it. Only then do you earn the right to march on Troy, whatever fortress of complacency your startup has vowed to overturn. Ancient Wisdom Hacks is a Gorilla Mongoose Studios project. For more in-depth hacks, go to ancientwisdomhacks.com.